believes it has a real chance against the defending champions this afternoon. The Easter Road men got off to the worst possible start with a 3-0 defeat at Aberdeen last Saturday, but responded in midweek with a fine victory at Motherwell. New signing Darren Jackson makes his home league debut, and his partnership with Keith Wright could be just the one to help Hibs repeat their success of last season in the Skull League Cup and mount another challenge for a European place. Rangers welcome back David McPherson alongside Richard Gough after injury sustained last week, and Trevor Steven makes his competitive debut, hoping to add to a start which has given the Ibrox men 4 points out of a possible 4. And there is Trevor Steven, who played brilliantly in the opening 2 games for Rangers last season before his swift departure to Marseille. Now he's back, Rangers have a huge profit, and the bank manager and the fans are quite delighted. The referee is Jim Harold from Newton Mearns. And so the match is underway here at Easter Road in front of a big noisy crowd. The Rangers kicking down the famous slope. Well, Rangers go into this match knowing that they've won just one opening encounter with Hibs in the past 6 seasons. They've certainly been vulnerable in this fixture. Andy Gorham was saying earlier in the week that the Hibs players always feel most comfortable in the earlier fixtures against Rangers. They feel they have a chance of getting them. There's Alec Miller now shouting instructions to his players. Of course, Miller himself a former Ranger. Robertson using his pace. Trevor Steven. Oh, great save by Chris Reid. Well, Trevor Steven reacted very quickly indeed, and the 20-year-old goalkeeper did extremely well. It was Robertson who cut it back. Come off Beaumont, and there was Trevor Steven with a shot. The keeper did extremely well to save. Richard Gough winning it for Rangers to McCoist. Well challenged by Beaumont. Now it's McCall for Rangers, through to Brown. There's no flag, and Brown just failing to connect properly. Well, that was a real chance for Rangers. Meanwhile, there's a Rangers player on the ground. I think it's Ali McCoist. Brown had a real chance there to do something. McCoist now needing some treatment. Perhaps an off-the-ball incident. The referee is speaking to Dave Beaumont. And there you see the incident there. McCoy's taken from behind. And Dave Beaumont is being cautioned by the referee. David Robertson well forward again, through to John Brown. McCall having to stretch for that one. Roddy McLeod doing enough to block the ambitions of Trevor Steven. Still Rangers hold on to it though. Brown and McCall combining. Again it's aimed at the head of Hateley. Mitchell's with him. Hateley winning it. And it's knocked behind by Beaumont for the corner kick. Well, Hateley starting to make an impression here. He's won the last couple of high balls, knocking them down into space, and Dave Beaumont had no choice there with McCoist in attendance but to concede the corner. So a lot of jostling in the box. McPherson's up there with Hateley. Hateley getting the touch, away by Keith Wright, back helping in defence. Returned by McPherson. Through to Gordon. Breaks Ali McCoist, a mistake there by Beaumont, and Ali McCoist was right through. The Rangers have the corner kick. Beaumont failed to cut it out, and in fact the goalkeeper did well to get his fingers to it. So it's John Brown for Rangers. Running into trouble in the shape of Billy Miller, who's back in the team today. Well, surely there'll be action taken here by the referee. John Brown losing the place completely. Well, it's also unnecessary. Now, John Brown is such a terrific servant to Rangers, but sometimes, really, the red mist just descends, and He just went absolutely crazy there after the challenge by Miller. Well, he's telling him he wants him to calm down. He's being extremely tolerant. And the yellow card shown. Well, I think John Brown can perhaps consider himself lucky there. Bricks now to Darren Jackson. He really does need some support here. He's got Rangers players all around him. And Richard Gough will now be booked. Well, he was warned earlier on by the referee, and it was obvious the Nick's indiscretion would bring him a yellow card. So the third booking of the afternoon, Jackson taken out of the play. Well, Rangers feel that they might make more chances away from home this season. A few of the players saying that just about everyone who comes to Ibrox playing it very tight indeed. And John Brown wins the free kick. It's fouled there by Hamilton. It's Trevor Stephen finding Richard Gough. Scott Nisbet's wide on the right. Dale Gordon ahead of him. Gordon, well, there's too many Hibs players around him. Nisbet making the challenge. Gordon's in there again. No foul, says the referee. McGinley now playing it forward. Well, Dale Gordon being spoken to by the referee. Referee again issuing a stern warning and the yellow card. So Gordon becomes the third Rangers player booked. Brown, Gough and Gordon. And Beaumont at the head of Keith Wright. He does well to find Darren Jackson. McGinley running in support. Tortolana's also coming down that side of the field. McGinley getting in the cross. McPherson stretching for it. Scott Nisbet showing a lot of confidence. Finds Hateley. Trevor Stephen. Again, almost caught, but Rangers keep possession. Stuart McCall driving forward. McCoist. McCall again. Hateley. Well, he just couldn't steady himself in time to get enough power into the shot. But that move draws applause from the Rangers fans. McCall was very much involved in it. And Hateley getting in the shot. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, no goals, but a very competitive first half. Walter Smith there, heading down to the dressing room, and no doubt with a bit of sorting out to do. But Hibernian giving a very good account of themselves. A very confident goalkeeper there in Chris Reid. The half-time score at Easter Road, Hibernian 0, Rangers 0. The second half. And heading down the slope. Well, last season Hibs knocked Rangers out of the Scotland League Cup semi-finals, and they paid the ultimate price of 4 league defeats out of 4, losing 12 goals in the process, 6 of them to Ali McCoist. In fact, the 4-2 defeat at Ibrox on October the 8th was their first in a run of 14 games, and their only defeat, in fact, in the opening 21 games right up till mid-November. It shows you what a good first half to the season Hibs had. But Alec Miller has made the point to his players he wants consistency throughout the season. He certainly shed off after the League Cup success. Well, they're fighting a good fight here this afternoon. So far, drawing with the champions. With Trevor Stephen, cut out by Neil Orr. Stephen again to McCall. Dale Gordon. Well, I'm sure both managers had stern words with their players at half-time to avoid any further yellow cards. There are 4 players skating in thin ice out there. Well, there's no flag shown. It's Ali McCoist, and it's into the side netting. Well, the Hibs defence stopped. There seemed to be absolutely no danger whatsoever. And the Hibs players unhappy and around the referee complaining. What a chance for McCoist. Gough stepping in for Rangers. Dale Gordon to Trevor Stephen. play by Neil Orr. Well, that was a benefit there of the pass-back rule, or the passing rule, whatever you want to call it, that rather than just knock it back to the keeper, the player was forced into something else, and he showed considerable skill. Here come Rangers again. It's John Brown. He's got Robertson busting through. Robertson now testing Willie Miller. He does well to get the cross in. Ali McCoy's there. McCoy's and Hibs together. It's Dale Gordon. Oh, what a chance for Rangers. Well, that again all began with a terrific pace of Robertson, who got in behind Miller. And a good save by Chris Reid, as McCoy's it was who made the effort. There's Mikhailichenko. It's an awkward ball for Mitchell. And of course the goalkeeper, well, you see the fans think they can't pick that one up. The Rangers fans behind them, but it was a header. And we'll have to pass the rule books round the terracing, I fear. Robertson with the long throw. Picked up again by the Rangers fullback. Gately's in there. Looks out to Goff. Mikhailichenko stabs it through there to Robertson. Goff getting a touch. John Brown's in there, and the goalkeeper does just enough to keep it out. And it's Murdo McLeod clearing the ball upfield. Mitchell for Hibs, picked up now by Keith Wright. And the free kick awarded to Rangers, a foul by Wright on Trevor Stephen. So again, Robertson providing the cross, come off the head of Goff, and the goalkeeper was brave here, diving right in at John Brown. And now Hibs are making a substitution. Gareth Evans is coming on, and the new boy Darren Jackson goes off. He gets a pat on the shoulder, but you can see he's unhappy. It's been a difficult afternoon again for the strikers. Ryan Hamilton under pressure from Mikhailichenko. It's cleared though by Miller. That's McCall for Rangers to Stephen. Scott Nisbet. Richard Goff going in the overlap. Creating some space for Nisbet. Well, the goalkeeper caught in two minds there. Goff went on the outside of Nisbet, taking a defender with him, just creating a wee opening there. The goalkeeper eventually forced to knock it over the bar for the corner to Rangers. So Chris Reid facing some pressure now as Goff and McPherson move forward. John Brown's in there as well. Scott Nisbet, a lot of height and weight to cope with, but so far Hibs have this afternoon. Mikhailichenko to Robertson. Played through for Nisbet. And it's a throw in to Hibernian. Well, Hibs are going to make another substitution. And Rangers also making another change. Well, Cal Milne is coming on, and Joe Tortolano is the man going off. Cal Milne will be 27 later this month. Signed in 1983 from the Salvation Boys Club. Ian Durant is getting ready to come on for Rangers. Touch on there from Gareth Evans to Keith Wright. Robertson at full stretch. In comes McGinley. Well, it was Pat McGinley who scored the late winner for Hibs at Motherwell in midweek. And a man who certainly can hit a few goals from the midfield area. He scored 12 goals in total last season. 25 years of age. He was at Blackpool for 2 seasons, joining Hibs in season 87-88. So Rangers now making that substitution. John Brown is the man going off. On comes Ian Durant. Well, a great favourite, of course, with the Rangers fans, and everyone delighted to see him back in first-team football. Nice little touch from Mikhailichenko to Hateley, to McCoist. Hateley again. Well, eventually it was headed behind by Callum Mill, and the defence at 6s and 7s. So Callum Mill making an early contribution. Forward goes McPherson for the corner. Goff's just behind them, and it's Mikhailichenko. An upward swinging ball, well handled by the goalkeeper. It's Willie Miller for Hibs. Ricks to McGinley. Oh, well taken by Gorham. Well, a couple of chances falling to Pat McGinley in the last few minutes. And Andy Gorham took this one well. There was plenty of power in it. McCall gives it away to McGinley. It's Keith Wright. Hamilton. It's an upward ball right across the face of goal. It's still in play, but just behind now. Well, it almost got through to Gareth Evans, and it all began with a mistake. Hamilton sent it right across the face of goal. It's Hamilton now for Hibs. Gareth Evans. Willie Miller crossing it in, headed away by Goff with Keith Wright in attendance. Given away by Trevor Stephen, it's McGinley! Well, the corner kick awarded. That was a magnificent effort. And just watch the reactions of Andy Gorham. That was a terrific save. And that happened with just less than a minute left. Hamilton with the corner. Away by Hateley. Only as far as Callum Mill. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a competitive, hard-fought match. Chris Reid there did some excellent work for Hibernian, and Andy Gorham in the second half had two excellent saves from Pat McGinley. That one there just in the closing stage, diving away high to his left. The final score here at Easter Road: Hibernian 0, Rangers 0.
Andy, you obviously enjoy coming back to Easter Road. Just talk us back through that save you made in the final minute.
Obviously pleased to make a save and contribute. You know, it's nice to contribute to the game. But Pat had a couple of chances just before it as well. He can hit the ball when he gets in that position, so obviously delighted to see it go over the bar.
Spectacular save, but you might get a bit of a roasting from a goalkeeping coach.
Hodgkinson, if he sees that, he'll give me a going, because as we say, I went with a wrong hand, but it wasn't a bad wrong hand.
What about the pass back rule? Is that causing you any problems?
My legs fell off. They all say, you can't pass it back to the keeper. Well, that's a fallacy. We use it at Rangers as a sweeper. There's no problem passing it back. If the goalkeeper's comfortable on the ball, then there's no problem. The only problem is, normally you kick a ball 8-9 times in a game, but now you're kicking it 28-29 times. So it's difficult. It's difficult to get used to, but I think it'll be wicked. The longer the season will go on, I think everyone will suss it out.